Sandy was in here for other things that she was having done here, and Leah came up to me and she said, "Well, what can we do for you?" I said, "What about hair?" She says, "You know what? We're getting the machine." I said, "You're kidding me." She says, "Yeah." She said, let me talk to the doctor and see if I can set something up with you." So I was the first one, and she was the first woman to have it done here.
I knew that it was something that, I was always concerned about when I went to the hairdresser and stuff. I would joke around saying, "Well, can you give me a little more hair?" and stuff like this. So he ended up having me talk to the doctor, and I talked to the nurses, and I knew if he did it, I certainly could do it.
I did research beforehand to find out what NeoGraft was about, and it's state of the art compared to what used to be. It used to be where they actually cut the scalp and remove a section of scalp and then close it up, but then you have a long scar. And this way, there's no scars at all. The surgery was absolutely nothing to it. We had, each of us had a little over 500 grafts. Normally people get 1,800 to 2,200 done, and that's an all-day surgery. So basically the morning it's the removal. They shave it, they freeze it, and then they remove it, and then you have your break. And then in the afternoon, basically they come in and they freeze where they're going to put it. They do draw out on your forehead or wherever you're going to need the hair. They use a little marker and they mark the pattern they want to fill in, and then they freeze you the front, and it's the same as the back. You just feel it at the first few picks, and then after that it's pretty much, you don't feel anything. When you get all done, and you have to be very careful when you shower, you can't go under the shower that night. You have to, in fact, the first night you don't even wash your hair. If we were to get in the shower that night and let it blast on your head, you got a good chance of blowing them right out because they're just freshly planted. So, and then after about a week, you start feeling it feels like whiskers. They're sharp, so you know they're there. And now that's the way they feel now too. They feel just like little pickers. We love it. I mean, it worked out great, and I'm gonna have more done.